does great with the Dr. Brown bottles. We've never had any major problems. Feeding is not an issue with our baby. We didn't have any spit up issues. We didn't have any belly problems, no acid reflux. She just did wonderful with the Dr. Brown bottles.
Dr. Brown's bottles hold all the nutrients into the milk, so she's getting each and every nutrient that I had, pumped into the milk, so that she's not losing out on anything. I pump while I'm at work, so when I'm at work, my husband feeds her the bottle, and she took the bottle right away. She didn't have any problems taking the bottle. So I just pump and I give him the milk, and he unfreezes it, pours it right in the bottle, and puts it together and feeds her. My sister's actually pregnant. She's due in February, so I told her about the Dr. Brown's bottles, and I think she's going to get them. Just seeing how well they worked with Amelia, I think she was sold.
When we first had Quentin, I chose to breastfeed him. And I breastfed him exclusively up until 8 weeks when I had to go to school, and then we needed to introduce the bottle, and that was difficult because, first of all, I was nervous that if he would even take a bottle, because he had to take a bottle because I had to go to school, so there was no other choice. So picking the right bottle was important for me, and we went through a couple of different bottles before we chose Dr. Brown's bottles. It was hard to make sure to get one that was like breastfeeding. Not only the nipple shape, but also the flow of it needed to be, because it's a little bit slower breastfeeding is than normal bottles, so I needed to get it right so that he would be comfortable with it and still get food while I was gone. So that was important. And when we finally came to Dr. Brown's, the flow was like it, and he just took it with ease, and it worked out great for us.
We decided to use Dr. Brown's bottles because we are very familiar with the brand. It's been in our family with other babies, and so it was just something comforting that we knew. He did have problems with fussiness in the beginning, and we had used another brand, and with the other brand I did notice right away that there was air bubbles in the nipple of the bottle causing a problem. So when we did switch to Dr. Brown's, it was easy. There was no bubbles. It was a lot easier and less stressful on me and him.
The things I like most about Dr. Brown's is I never have any type of spit up. All my kids, they've never had an ear infection the first year, and I think I attribute that to breastfeeding and the type of bottle that I'm using. I just really love that they are happy with it. So when I'm not there to breastfeed them, that they're happy with their bottle, and that it's a good replacement for me when I'm not around, and that's really important for me.
I've recommended Dr. Brown's to a lot of my friends, especially my friends who are going back to work full-time, trying to get their baby on a bottle before they go back. It's probably one of the most stressful things about going back to work if you breastfeed. So I have recommended it to a lot of moms who use it, and they've all been very thankful.
The transition between breastfeeding and bottle feeding has been very easy, just because I've been switching between. I don't have time to always nurse him, so the bottles have given me the opportunity to feed him at the times that he needs to be fed, to leave him with babysitters and whatnot, and they've had great experience with the bottles, no problems, and so it's been just nice going back and forth between the two. Studies have shown that they've been great bottles. You go online and you look at reviews, as I did after several of my friends recommended them. The reviews have been great with the bottles. They help avoid the colickiness, the gassiness and whatnot. And I also really like how the bottles have been designed and formed. And I like how there's a 4-ounce bottle and an 8-ounce bottle, and there's just an array of different accessories that you can purchase with Dr. Brown's.